Imagine if I had done any of this. Let me just, I just want to be clear about this. Imagine that.
I got a point. You got a point, though.
Imagine if I had pulled Fox News' credentials from the White House press corps. You're laughing, but no, this is what's happening.
Legit.
Imagine if I'd said to law firms that were
Bruh, I ain't seen this man stutter before, but this man stuttering because, he usually takes his time to talk, but he's stuttering this time. You can tell there's a lot of emotion involved in it. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, I don't really like to deal on political topics, but it was just too good.
Representing parties that were upset with policies my administration had initiated, that you will not be allowed into government buildings. We will punish you economically for dissenting from the Affordable Care Act or the Iran deal. We will ferret out students who protest against my policies.
That's serious. That's not democracy at this point. Real talk. No,
It's
I'm not
unimaginable.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
That the same parties that are silent now would have tolerated behavior like that from me, or a whole bunch of my predecessors.
That's true.
So, and I say this not on a partisan basis. This has to do with something more precious, which is, who are we as a country and what values do we stand for? Imagine if I had done any of this. Let me just, I just want to be clear about this.
No, this is serious though, for real. Like let's be honest. I'm not gonna say too much past. I'm just letting the video play and say this real quick. But what he's saying is true though, right? Everybody that's championing this whole thing, just understand what he's saying. Look at what he's saying. If your decision changes based on who is there and not based on the seat itself, that tells you a lot. That tells you it shows you where your values lie. Right? Not based on the seat, not based on that power of president seat, not that seat, but because of who is in there is where your values change. That tells you what you truly believe in. Period. I'm not going to say past that. Those that know. And the crazy part about it is that those that have blocked their minds to it, whatever he's saying, what we're saying, what I'm saying, it doesn't matter because their minds is solely based on who is there, not based on the seat, not based on the you know what I'm saying? We'll leave it at that. Y'all can let me know what y'all think. If he's tripping, if I'm tripping, if other, whatever, I definitely want to hear people's opinions on this because I think it's very obvious. It's very clear. It's very obvious. You know what I'm saying? So